In this video, we're going to talk about creating sinusoidal functions from a scenario. So sinusoidal functions just puts all of our transformation types together. We can have the amplitude, the period, and the midline. We just need to use the data to determine what these letters or numbers should be in our equation. So to figure out b, b is that number that's going to go to x. It's related to the period. If we take 2 pi and divide it by the period of our scenario, that's going to give us our b value. We're just going to use the context of the scenario to figure out that p, which will give us b. D is the midline, so it's the middle of our scenario. So we're just going to find the highest value they give us and the lowest value they give us. And how do I find the middle? I just average them, add them together, divide by 2. And then A is the amplitude. That's the distance from the middle to the top. So if I just take that midline, subtract it from the highest value, that'll give me that amplitude distance. So if you just look at this example, or you can pause real quick and read it. So we're looking at Alaska. At the highest point, we have 500,000 people. The lowest point, we have 50,000 people. And we want to do this based on the number of days. So my period, how often is the cycle going to repeat? It's going to repeat every year. And there's 365 days in a year. So my period is 365. That's not when it's going to go in my equation, because my equation, the b is going to go in just 2 pi over that number. So this is going to go in my equation next to x. Next, I'll find the midline. My highest value is 50,000. My lowest value is 50,000. Take the average of them, add them, divide by 2, 275. That's going to go in my equation. The amplitude is just that highest value, and I subtract the midline I just found. That's 225. Now I just put everything in its right place. 225 goes in front. 2 pi over 365 goes next to my x. D goes last. So you just kind of remember those pieces. These two are related to each other, and this one's kind of the special one that's related to the repeating of the scenario.